78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc, Lions Den basketball community in this case. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe. Also, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share the video. All right, let's talk about Chael Sonnen. About a week ago, Chael Sonnen, former UFC fighter and current ESPN analyst, made some strong accusations towards LeBron James. He says that LeBron James was on PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs, and he also claims that he knows what drugs LeBron James was taking. He knows because they get them from the same guy. This is what Chael Sonnen accuses LeBron of. Now, this started a feeding frenzy on the internet. However, I was shocked to see that the mainstream media had not picked that up, especially since this man works for ESPN, Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen was not forced to apologize. He was not asked to clarify his stance. LeBron James, to my knowledge, has not responded. LeBron James's team, they are very active in other things in the media, have not responded to this situation. And I think that's a big mistake on LeBron James's part, not responding to this. Only because Chael Sonnen is not some rinky-dink guy. He has a position at ESPN, and that's why I think LeBron James should have responded. And I think that ESPN should have made Chael Sonnen clarify what he was trying to say. I don't think that this type of thing could go unnoticed or unchecked. You know what I'm saying? I think that if this was some rinky-dink person just saying anything, of course, you ignore him. LeBron James too big to be responding to everything, that every accusation that come out there or somebody trying to get some attention. But Chael Sonnen has a history of hating on LeBron James, a history of hating on a lot of athletes. But going back, I think it was like 2013, Chael Sonnen was fighting. He's about to fight Anderson Silva, okay? And according to Chael Sonnen, LeBron James asked the UFC for tickets to the fight. He wanted to see the fight. And the UFC set LeBron James first row. And according to Chael Sonnen, he didn't like the way LeBron James interacted with the fans. He said he didn't want to sign any autographs. He didn't want to take pictures with the fans. He was just kind of there for his own reasons to see the fight, but he didn't really participate in, giving back to the fans, according to Chael Sonnen. But the real thing Chael Sonnen said that really had him hot was he claims that LeBron James made a pass at his then fiance. He said LeBron James made a pass at his fiance, and ever since then he's been threatening to slap LeBron James, calling LeBron James a dork, and this and this and that. Okay, now Chael Sonnen could be lying, or it could be a misunderstanding. You know what I mean? If LeBron didn't know who this woman was and he flirted with her lightly or something like that, or made a comment towards her or something like that, I could see Chael Sonnen being upset, his ego, this guy know who I am, and blah, blah, blah. But then again, who knows if Chael Sonnen is telling the truth? The man says a lot of stuff. But let's go back to this article. This is from Bleacher Report. What prompted you? This is an interview that they did with Chael Sonnen after he was on Jim Rome's show. What prompted you to call LeBron James a dork on the Jim Rome show? Is there any sort of history between the two of you? Okay, Chael Sonnen goes on here to say that he says a lot of weird stuff. I don't get it. He's always trying to be funny, always trying to be clever. He says his name being brought up after it, he makes Steve Urkel look cool, talking about LeBron. I would like to call him whatever. I can't even say it. But they changed subjects. He says that I'm going to skip past all this other stuff and get to the part where he's talking about his woman. He says that this guy walked up to my fiance backstage and asked her if there's a tic tac in her blouse or is she was just happy to see him? All right, now I don't even know. I mean, I don't know if that's how LeBron talk. I mean, whatever. I mean, who knows what these dudes be saying or doing? But that just sounds that's like the weirdest pickup line I ever heard in my life. Uh, I don't know if that's meant to be an insult or a compliment. I have no idea. But or maybe Chael Sonnen is just making stuff up in order to justify his grudge with LeBron James. Shaq used to do that back in the day. Shaq would make up lies about guys like David Robinson, so that he can motivate himself. And then years later, when Shaq retires, he said he made it all up. I'm like, come on, bro. I mean, when has lying ever been cool? You know what I mean? So who knows what Chael Sonnen is really talking about here? We don't know if this is serious or not. But I do know this. It would be in LeBron James' best interest to respond, I think, to these accusations, because if the mainstream media, who talks about everything LeBron, they talked about the anus cancer stuff, the everything else that's associated with LeBron, Laura Ingraham. Anytime anybody mentions LeBron James, the media and the LeBron James fans that are in the media, that work for Fox Sports 1, they work for ESPN, immediately come out and shut down or counter the attacks made upon LeBron James, except for this one. And this is a little strange to me. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I want to reiterate, the reason why I think LeBron should respond to this is because of the status that Chael Sonnen has. If Chael Sonnen was just a former UFC fighter and he didn't work for ESPN, he wasn't an analyst for ESPN, LeBron should just ignore him, forget him. You know what I'm saying? But because this guy works for ESPN and he's accusing LeBron of being on performance enhancement drugs, I think that that's a big deal. And I think LeBron James fans should feel that this is a big deal and they should want some get back. You know what I'm saying? I told you before, I want to see Chael Sonnen forced to apologize. I want to see him coming out and copping the plea with LeBron James. That's what I would like to see. I want to see Chael Sonnen humbled. But in this society, very rarely do people like Chael Sonnen ever get put in a position where they have to be humbled or apologize to somebody the likes of LeBron James, if you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. So y'all let me know what y'all think. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty ldbc. I'm a part of here, though. Deuces.